Hey God, I need help. I'm really tempted. I'm really tempted now. Let's see what God says about temptation. Everybody has it from one time or another. Let's see what God says. Well, there's a trap. Trap at the top, the trap at the bottom. You get either one of those, you step on that trap at the top, you're going to wish you hadn't. And that trap at the bottom, same thing. Once you're caged in there, you can't seem to find a way out. Temptation, it's a trap. Well, see, the Bible offers numerous verses that address that topic of temptation. It provides comfort and guidance for those who are feel that they're being tempted. Now, here's some of the key scriptures that can be used to reflect on and understand the nature of temptation and how to respond to it. We start in 1 Corinthians, Paul speaking here in chapter 10. This is an incredible promise. He says, no temptation has taken you that is not common to man, but God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond your ability, but will with the temptation he may also provide a way of escape that you can be able to endure it. James chapter 1 verses 13 and 14. Let no one say when he is tempted, I am tempted by God, for God cannot be tempted with evil, and he himself tempts no one. But each person is tempted when he is lured and enticed by his own desires. Matthew chapter 4 and verse 3, the tempter came and said to him, if you are the Son of God, command these stones to become loaves of bread. Let's look at Paul, 1 Corinthians chapter 10 again. You know, you're going to go through it one way or another. The enemy's going to throw things in your path to try to tempt you, to trip you up. And those temptations can be overcome through God. And God's not going to allow you to go through something that you can't endure. You can't. And he'll make a way to escape if you will allow him to give you the strength to do it. We look at James chapter 1, verses 13, 14. God is not tempt people. God does not tempt man by evil. Man drifts away. Man turns his face from God to the things of the world, and he is lured and enticed by his own desires, his own lusts, and all of a sudden those lusts become desires, and it goes on and on and on, and before he knows it, he's fallen. In Matthew chapter 4, Jesus went through the same thing that all of us went. He had to go through all of those challenges and all those temptations to understand what it's like being one of us. The enemy came to him and says, if there's the doubt, if you are the Son of God, command these stones to become bread. And what does Jesus say? Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. That's how we live, by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. Well, these verses can be used to remind oneself and others that temptation is a natural part of life, but that God provides the strength and the wisdom to overcome that thing that's trying to trip you up. They can also serve as a reminder of the importance of prayer and reliance on God in the times of those temptations. Prayer, worship, study. Get that book, crack it open, stay there for a long time if you need to, and let God give you the wisdom and the strength to overcome the temptation that seeks to destroy you. The writer of Hebrews chapter 4 verses 15, for the desires of the flesh are against the spirit, the desires of the spirit are against the flesh, for these are opposed to each other to keep you from doing things that you want to do. Galatians 5 verse 17 there. It says this, for the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such there is no law. The fruit of the Spirit comes over time. We don't immediately upon getting saved have all love, joy, peace, and all the rest of those things. Those things come through time, but they come through worship, they come through reading, they come through study, they come through prayer. It's how we grow. See, Jesus was tempted just as we are. See, he dealt with the same emotions we all face, and yet the words he spoke, we get comfort and wisdom in knowing how temptation can be halted. It always, to battle this temptation, it always starts with prayer and his word. If we're not in prayer and we're not in his word, temptation may very well overtake you. Well, these are the tools he will use to stop the enemy in his tracks. And that we must do ourselves. Use the word. Use the ability to pray unto the Lord God. He loves to hear his children pray. I trust that helps you on this one. We'll see you on the next study.